Hey, what's up, family? Welcome back to another episode of ohtobewhole with your girl, Camille Young. That is me. Baby, we got sunlight, bright. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I do. Hey, Holy Rollers. What's up? Look, y'all, I'm going to dive in and dive out. I wanted to talk about this because just recently I had a classmate to pass away suddenly. And again, I don't know the circumstances that caused his death and all of that. But what I will say is 50 is just too young to be dying suddenly. And I want us to really, really take our health seriously. You know, we live in a world where food is ubiquitous, okay? It's everywhere at all times. It's constantly thrown in our faces. Whether it's we are driving down the road and we see restaurant signs, whether we are listening to the radio in our cars and they're advertising food, whether we're sitting in front of our televisions and they're advertising food, whether we are having family gatherings, we are eating. And it's less about not eating, because we got to eat. We must eat. All right. But we should be more conscious of how we're eating, and not only the food that we're consuming, but what does our daily activity look like? Many of us are very sedentary, meaning the jobs that we work, we are seated most of the time, very little physical action. Then when we leave work, we're tired or, have things going on and we're sitting down. And many of us are not participating in physical activity in the manner in which we should. We may do something here and there, but what concentrated time are you spending on becoming more active in your life? And that's something that I've always had a consciousness around physical activity, because I'm an athlete. I've played sports all of my life, grew up, I'm a Gen Xer, grew up playing outside. We rode bicycles, we walked places, we played sports. And so we had gym where we actually had to run a mile, where we actually had to do pull-ups and learn about different sports and all of that, which I hear kids don't really have gym like that anymore. But anyway, but I really want us to, as we go into the months of even more food, we got holiday season coming up, where we're cooking foods, and normally those foods are not foods that are really, really healthy, that we eat. Let's be mindful of even the amount of food that we're eating. Something that I've started doing, and I've been doing it for quite some time. It's probably been several years where I've been doing the intermittent fasting, like reducing the amount of of time of when I eat. Okay. I fast weekly, one day a week for an extended period of time. And yes, it's for spiritual reasons, but not just spiritual reasons only. It's about, for me, it was, when I started doing it, it was more about discipline. Like, my body don't tell me what to do. I tell my body what to do. And then, it creates a discipline for me. And many of us overeat. We remain sedentary. We remain inactive because our bodies tell us what to do. Do you think every time I choose to work out, I feel like it? Absolutely. I don't. My body may be aching. I may just be physically or emotionally tired. But those are the times where I try to press harder, because your body will try to tell you what you're going to do. Your body does not control you. You control your body. Now, if you are ill physically and all of that, that's a different conversation. But I'm speaking to those of us who have a decent amount of health, where we are have a higher level control over our physical body, all of that, y'all, there's no excuse. You can get up and walk your block. You can go to the mall and walk. You can go to a church that has a gym and just walk their gym. Yeah, let's remove these excuses for not being healthier. Okay, and I'm not removing or negating anything that may cause you to be in this particular situation. Gaining weight, that's something that I do very easily. Like I could smell a cheeseburger. I done gained 5 pounds just from the smell of it. So I get it. I struggle with my appetite and the amount of food that I consume. My portion sizes, I struggle with that too. I struggle with wanting to go and work out when I don't feel like it, and doing certain workouts that I don't feel like it. Do I feel like lifting weights? No, I don't feel like it. Okay. But again, I am disciplining myself to tell my body what to do versus my body telling me what to do. Because your girl enjoys getting a good night's sleep and getting a little nap in from time to time. I like sleeping. I like being at home. Unlike a lot of people who like to be outside. No, I love being at home. I am more of a homebody. But at the end of the day, I've got to keep my body moving because we're not getting any younger. And if we don't get, if we don't take time to manage ourselves physically and in a healthy way, it's going to manage us. We got to give ourselves a fighting chance. Things happen, of course, in our health. Some we can control, but some things we just can't control. But give yourself a fighting chance by going into maybe a situation more healthy than you would be if you weren't living a healthy lifestyle prior to something happening. Now, it's not my portion to be unhealthy. So I hope you're not receiving that. Okay, we're not receiving any unhealthy lifestyles or diseases or, anything that is that would come to harm our bodies. We're not receiving that. But we are preparing our bodies so that the life that we do live, the remaining time that we have on this earth is of quality, okay? And we are living it healthily. Health is wealth and wealth is health. To me, that's interchangeable. I don't care how you want to flip it. Health is wealth and your wealth is your health. Point blank, period. All right. So I want to encourage us, y'all. It's becoming cold. We want to be inside more. No, layer up, honey, because if you layer up, you will warm up as soon as you get to walking. Okay. As soon as you get to moving, your body will warm up. Okay. And if it doesn't, you're layered up enough so that you can be warm. All right. I hope this encouraged somebody on today. I love you. I want us to be whole, not only just in our body, mind, and spirit, but let's be healthy in every area of our life. Let's be whole in every area of our lives. Okay, y'all? I love you so much. Be sure to get your book today at ohtobewhole.com. All right. Love you. Stay encouraged. And until next time, God bless.